everybody, it's Kelly and I'm back with another layout. So today I'm scrapping this photo of my bed with a whole bunch of stuff for my trip to Paris and Disneyland Paris. So I'm going to scrap this photo as the start of the adventure to start the book. So anyway, I am putting this on that aqua sort of crosshatch graph paper. It's the Doodlebug Petite Prince Swimming Pool in Gingham Linen. And I'll put that on that background paper from Bella Boulevard. It's from their Time to Travel collection, the Freeway paper, which is funny because it's an airplane, but it's called Freeway. But anyway, I like the idea of this. This was like the pre-prep where I was checking to see how things were going to fit into my suitcase and decide if everything I was thinking for just the stuff, not even as much, like I guess the clothes are in the background too, just to kind of do a preliminary pack to see what or not even pack it, but just to see if I had room for stuff. So anyway, I am using those die cuts there. That postcard and the Let's Go are from the Bella Boulevard Time to Travel ephemera and words tags. And then that suitcase is chipboard, which is from the Time to Travel Chow Chip, that chipboard sheet. Then I have that green suitcase and those keys up there. That is from the Bella Boulevard Time to Travel from Icons. And then that little postage stamp die cut is with the globe is also from the ephemera and word tags where the postcard and all that is from. And I'm obviously doing a diagonal here from top left to bottom right. It's the way we read in English speaking countries. So I talk about this all the time. I do this all the time. It leads your eye through the layout. And I'm really going to keep this centered on the photo. So I'm really just layering in embellishment clusters here. And when I do this, I like to think about shape. So if I have a circle, I might add a circle somewhere else. I like to think about color. So you'll see like the navy in that suitcase is being echoed by the navy in the globe. I'm adding some green, which is in a couple of the things and pieces. But you'll see when I start embellishing too that I start thinking about what I might be missing. And then I have that big cabin baggage tag, which is also, by the way, from that ephemera and words. That's a big spot of red, and I really don't have a lot of red in this yet. So you'll see how I balance like the red and the pink with some some smaller embellishments, so just to make sure I'm getting those colors included, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But that's kind of when I'm doing the clusters like this. I'm always thinking about balancing color, balancing shape. So I don't really have circles here, but you'll see in a minute where I need to think about balancing some shapes. So then I chose some word stickers here. So those came from the Bella Boulevard Time to Travel doohickey sheet, which is that large sticker sheet that comes with their collection. So I have the Jet Set, and then this one, Traveling Makes Us Smile, because it definitely makes me smile, especially this particular trip. I'm kind of looking around for what else can I use. So I was thinking about maybe this Fun Times instead. I did like the blue of that with the big black writing though at the bottom. I feel like it anchors it a little bit better than that Fun Times piece does. And honestly, it's shaped a little bit differently because it's shaped more like a label. But I'm being distracted by the extra color on that sheet, or on that little sticker there. So I pulled off the other extra colors and I left just the blues on there just because this is a highly blue layout. And then once I did that, I put that at the top and I like that a lot better. And so now this blue plus the black is going to the bottom because that black is a heavier color than the other colors, and that will anchor things. So if you ever feel like there's something sitting on top of your layout and it's pushing it down, look to see if you have darker colors at the top. You can do darker colors at the top, but you kind of have to know what you're doing, or do it do it very specifically. All right, so here's where I'm looking at colors again. So I'm adding a little bit more blue up in this top left, and then I wanted to add some more green in here because of that big green suitcase. I just pointed to that green suitcase, so I grabbed that vacay puffy geotag, and those geotags are from that Time to Travel collection, the puffy stickers. And then I'm going to grab the sheet of epoxy shapes from Time to Travel. And this is where I'm thinking about shapes. So I have the 2 geotags, one in each cluster. And then also I'm going to use some hearts here to play with some color. So I just put that red heart down there to help balance that cabin baggage tag. Boy, that shouldn't be so hard. And again, thinking about balancing some cluster. So I've got a aqua heart up at the top left, and then a pink one at the bottom right. And when I looked at that, I'm like, oh no, you know what? The pink one needs to go to the top because it'll help balance all that pink in the postcard, because there's not pink up in that cluster at the top. And then I'll just bring that aqua one down to the bottom here and add it in. I added a little orange because there's some orange in the postcard and also in that suitcase. All right, there's the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you guys are all well, and I will be back with another layout soon. Bye, everybody.